of ER. And the 26th day of ER is exactly the day when the most outstanding military operation, maybe in modern military history, probably in modern military history, happened. Operation Moked. And the amazing thing about it is not only the bravery of the Israeli fighters, but also the hashkacha pratis, all the little details that just happened to work out. So basically, Israel decided they are going to attack the Egyptian Air Force, and they needed the element of surprise. So yesterday we spoke about how they went in the morning, and the Jordanians, actually picked up on their radar, and they had switched the radar code, and so the Egyptians ignored the Jordanians. But there were other miracles. So exactly between 7 and 8, the Egyptians, Amer, the head of the Egyptian war front, actually the main guy pushing Nasser to go to war, decided to take all of his VIP people and go on a special flight to check out Israel. Okay? So once he's doing that, he makes an order that no one can shoot without his direct command, and no one should shoot anything because he was afraid that all of his VIP people would maybe get shot down. Chas v'shalom. And when did Israel attack? Exactly between 7 and 8. And the amazing thing is, with the awesome Israeli intelligence, they had no idea that this was what Amer's plan would be. It just happened to be. And that's why when they were flying in, all of the Egyptian fighters went to breakfast because they had an hour off. Usually they'd be, right in their planes ready to shoot. But they went to breakfast, and even when they ran back, they weren't allowed to shoot until they got the okay from Amer. And Amer wasn't in contact, and he was afraid for his own life, so he didn't let them shoot. And that's why 100, airplanes were knocked out right away by the element of surprise.
They were on the ground.
They're on the ground, and then they came back. Here's the amazing thing: they were so brave that even at 9:45, after they went full force, they said, "All right, we got half of them. Let's go back," even without the element of surprise. And here, I don't have a great explanation except HaKadosh Baruch Hu. They went back without the element of surprise, and they knocked out the other half of the Egyptian Air Force. And then they went to Jordan. They went to Syria. They said, "We're on a roll here," and they knocked down 300 airplanes. They knocked down half of the Air Force, and once they had in 6 hours control over the skies, they were able to basically win the war easily because every time they wanted to attack, they could always have our air fort was uncontested, and we could knock them down. And the crazy thing is, starting out the war, we had 300 bad French airplanes, and they had 600 modern Russian airplanes, the enemies. And yet we knocked it out with one fell swoop. So the bravery of the Jewish people, but of course the miracles of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, probably no more revealed miracles than what happened on the 26th of ER today. Mamish. So it's a special day to celebrate and say thank you to Hashem. Okay.
My uncle was